So what's up, guys? It's your boy Missouri Sports Network here. First premiere we've done in a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna treat this like it's a live stream. I don't know why, but I am. But you guys are gonna be quite hopefully in the chat talking, and well, let's go ahead and get ready with this. I'm gonna do continue talk about this Chiefs Texans game. I'm right now making this video while Monday Night Football is playing. I wanted to wait till halftime to make this video. And it's halftime right now, Monday Night Football. So I can make this video. My post-game video wasn't really a post-game video, if I say. It was pretty much like a rant video. Now, is there going to be some ranting in this video? Yeah, probably. Because there's one thing in my last video where I forgot to bring up. Because I was so mad about Steve Spagnuolo in my last video. If you have not watched it, go check it out. You'll see what I mean. We'll get to that at the end. But at first, I want to talk about the stats of this game first. Okay, we're gonna start out with the Chiefs since they were the away game. Okay, we're gonna start out with passing. Patrick Mahomes, 36 of 41, the most accurate passing day in the NFL. I do not know how, but it is. 336 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and the key is 0 interceptions after a game where Mahomes threw 3. Mahomes comes back this year and throws 0. Rushing, actually doing pretty good in rushing. Isaiah Pacheco, 15 carries, 86 yards. He did have that one crucial fumble. He did average 5.7 yards. 0 touchdowns, though, for Pacheco, but still a solid day. Jerick McKinnon had a great day. 10 carries, 52 yards, averaging 5.2 yards a carry, and having the touchdown. One of a couple touchdowns he scored was rushing. Patrick Mahomes, 5 carries, 33 yards, averaging 6.6 yards a carry, and also has a rushing touchdown. Sky Moore, 2 rushes, 12 yards, averaging 6 yards a carry. And Ronald Jones, the second, 1 carry, 6 yards. I really don't need to say the average because he had 1 carry. Receiving for Kansas City, Kelsey led the receiving with 10 catches for 105 yards, but did not reach the end zone. Yet again, another game where Kelsey has not been to the end zone. Juju Smith-Schuster, 10 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown. Here he is again, Jerick McKinnon, 8 catches, 78 yards, and 1 touchdown. Noah Gray, 3 catches, 31 yards, 0 touchdowns. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, 3 catches, 26 yards, and a touchdown. Pacheco, 1 catch for 11, and Kadarius Toney, 1 catch for 5. Looking at defensive stats, Frank Clark had 1 forced fumble, also had a sack. I bet you guys enjoyed yesterday in Kansas City that I want to give 1 free Big Macs at McDonald's because the Big Mac sack happened from Frank Clark. Willie Gay got that forced fumble that Frank Clark got, and for the Chiefs, the leading tackler was Justin Reed, surprisingly. One of the safeties. One of the DBs was the leading tackle. Let's move on to the home team in this one, or the losing team in this one. It's weird to see that the Texans have 3 passers. Now, if you guys are wondering what I'm looking at, I have my notes over here. What I'm looking at in my notes is I wrote down all the stats from this game, so I'm looking at my notes from this game. I'm pretty sure it's accurate stats. So yeah. Davis Mills was the leading passer, though. 12 for 24, 121 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Jeff Driscoll, 2 for 4, 8 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And Philip Dorsett had a pass, was not completed, so 0 across the board. Rushing, Royce Freeman, 11 carries, 51 yards, averaging 4.6 a carry. Davis Mills, 5 carries, 21 yards, averaging 4.2 yards a carry, and had a touchdown. Agbumbalale, it's a hard name to say, 8 carries, 14 yards, averaged 1.8 on the ground, and Jeff Driscoll, the running quarterback for this team, 4 carries, 8 yards, averaging 2 yards a carry. So very low averages rushing compared to the Chiefs running backs, as their highest was Royce Freeman with 4.6, the highest for the Chiefs with I'll make it fair with an average of 10 yards a carry was Pacheco, 5.7. So, yeah, Freeman had 11 carries. Pacheco had 15. But even make it fair, McKinnon had 10 carries. He had 5.2. So pretty close to Freeman. Receiving there, Christian Moore, 4 catches, 42 yards, averaging 10.5 a catch. Amari Rogers, the former Green Bay Packer, 2 catches, 26 yard average, 13 a catch. Christian Atkins, 3 catches, 22 yards, average 7.3. It had a touchdown. Rex Burkhead had 2 catches, 17 yards. Brevin Jordan, 1 catch for 9 yards. Quintino, I don't know how to pronounce that name. 1 catch, 8 yards. Had a touchdown. And Royce Freeman, 1 catch for 5 yards. Their leading tackler was Christian Kirksey. He also had a sack as well. And Cashman had a sack for this Texans team. I want to move on to my next segment here. I forgot to cover this in my last episode. And it's a controversial one to be said. But as a Chiefs fan, I do like this guy as a player. Harrison Butker. He seems like a cool guy, but you can't have the cool guy unless if he's not producing. But he's not producing. I get he had that injury. I get those first couple of games after he came back from injury. I give him I give him a breather in that one. But I don't know how many games it's been now since that injury, and he's still missing field goals. He's still missing extra points. Like, let's see here. He possibly cost us the game against Cincy. Who knows if we could have won that game if Butker made that field goal. We could have won the game against Houston and not had to go to overtime if Butker would have, A, make an extra point before halftime, and B, make that field goal before we went to overtime. So I've been talking to some of my friends about this, and me and my friends been talking about saying, yeah, we need to cut Butker. I'm not saying I hate Butker. I'm not saying he has no talent. Harrison Butker obviously has talent. He's an NFL player. But you're missing all these field goals. And now it's cost us games. It could have cost us a game here. And now fans are saying, we want Butker gone. Just like I'm saying about Steve Spagnuolo, and where I'm saying we want Spagnuolo gone. And I think there's a lot of people that agree with me. There's a lot of people that agree that Butker should be cut. But thing is, nobody wants to cut the butt kicker. Nobody. I bet if you talk to Andy Reid right now, if you ask him, you going to cut Harrison Butker? He's like, no. Probably say no. I get it. He's a good kicker. I get the injury, an ankle injury. But I think this ankle injury has affected him to the point where he has been missing all these kicks. Like, I'm worried to see another year for Harrison Butker and see next year. I'm worried to see if he's going to miss all these kicks again. This kicking situation's worrisome. I think we were a lot better off with Matthew Wright. I'll just point that out. I think Matthew Wright was a lot better. He was accurate. I mean, heck, did he hit a 60-yarder? I mean, yeah, Butker hit a 61-yarder, but didn't Matthew Wright hit a 60-yarder? I'm just pointing that out, boys. Or girls, whoever watching. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hey, Chiefs, we got the Seahawks this week. Let's go beat the Seahawks on Christmas Eve. Hey, Chiefs Kingdom. Let's go Chiefs.